I was 7 years old when I was told, pray to God so you can love your God. And when life got cold, I was told, pray to God so you can love your God. It was always my fault if I hurt. Praying somehow made it worse, but I've heard it said a new way, and I have hope for a new day. Love you, God, with every heartbeat. I've always wondered what it means. Adonai, our God is with me. So I'm gonna use my hands and feet. Loving God is loving others free.
Or could it happen to someone like me? All the stories, all the books say it happens, you don't have to look. So I'm waiting for the day when love comes my way. In my dreams, in my sleep, I have him and he has me. We could walk down the street, holding hands, oh so sweet. When love comes my way, we'll be the leaves to the trees. We won't budge for the breeze, like the tides from the sea always come faithfully. When love comes my way, I'll live in color, no more gray. When love comes my way, when love comes my way, it's never winter, only May. When love comes, when love comes, when love comes my way.
I was a long, long way from home. When I saw your face, I hoped that I'd see you again. And maybe we're written in stars above, 'cause all the odds were against any space for love. When all my aces were gone, I still bet on us. And look at us now. Would you believe it if I told you the breeze was singing ever since I loved you? I'm so in love, I'm feeling like miracles, so real that anything can happen. And everything with you is magic. I believe in things unseen. Even fairy tale dreams, they come true. And I have it with you. And maybe we're written in stars above, 'cause all the odds were against any space for love. When all my aces were gone, I still bet on us. And look at us now. Oh, would you believe it if I told you the breeze was singing ever since I loved you? I'm so in love, I'm feeling like miracles, so real that anything can happen. And everything with you is magic. I believe, I believe, I believe in magic. Oh, I believe, I believe, I believe in you and me. I believe, I believe, I believe in magic. Oh, I believe, I believe, I believe in you. And would you believe it if I told you the breeze